You clicked for the coach. This is the 2027 Quantum KW29. I'm Steve. Let's walk all 31 feet of this gorgeous Class C RV and check out all of those hot features.
You all ready for some hot features?
Let's dive in right here in our living area. We're going to talk seating, sleeping, and this oh so gorgeous decor. This is Highland Tweed with the Villa Collection. Absolutely stunning with the two-tone cabinets, the wood grain. It's a beautiful look. You're going to want to spend a lot of time inside. And if you have little ones, or when you feel like a little one, or you have to pull over and sleep in a place where you cannot put your slide out, well, you are going to have sleeping right up here in our over cab bunk, 800-pound capacity. If you do have little ones who like to cuddle up in their unicorn sleeping bag, you can option the safety net. Great feature to have to make sure they don't roll out, because that is a long way to go. And when they wake up, guess what? They can open this and they're not going to complain that the sun was in their eyes, because you can pull that blind and block out the sun. It's also a little vent. You can open that and get a breeze through there. Or when you want ultimate daylight, you have a shade right here over our skylight. That is controlled with a button right above the theater seats. Cup holders up here, a little storage, a ton of room. Great for whoever needs to take a nap or, call it a night. Love hanging out in the over cab bunk. So sleeping is going to depend on how you outfit your Quantum. Right now we're going to have seat belts for 6, and sleeping here in the dinette, you're going to get 2 in the king bed and 1 in the over the cab bunk. But this also makes into a bed. You're going to have some cup holders here. You have wireless charging here. Child safety tether in the back. So if you have really, really little ones, you can strap the car seat down and know it is going to stay safe. Storage right under here as well. Awning style windows. So on a day like today where it's a little overcast and very breezy out, all you have to do is open the windows and you're going to get a nice cross breeze through here. And in the event it would rain, which it may later on this afternoon, you don't have to worry about the rain coming inside your KW29. And if it's night and you have this made into a bed, all you have to do is take and pull the roller blinds here. So you have roller blinds here, roller blinds everywhere you look, because you want privacy or you want to keep things cool. Now, if it was a nice, bright, sunny day, which I could go for right now, we get that permacloud here in Indiana. Well, all you have to do is fire up the 2 11,000 BTU AC units. And I want to point out, these AC units are completely ducted as well. So no matter where you are, you're going to stay nice and comfortable. And have a seat at the theater seats. Smart TV on board. You're going to have smart TV here. You're going to have a smart TV in the bedroom and a smart TV outside. You also have the Winegard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender on board. So turn your KW29 into a rolling office, or as you're on the road, kids all like to play the games. So whatever it is you need to do to keep entertained. Maybe you enjoy a book right in here. Look at that little storage. Happen to have a book in here. Do a little reading, kick back, relax, take it all in your KW29. Going to stand up. Notice 84 inches of ceiling height, flat-footed here. I stand 6 foot 1/2 inch. I have plenty of room to move around. Plenty of room to store all those larger items here in these massive cabinets. They're hidden hinges, tall, deep. Pantry, clothes, blankets, games, everything you need to bring on board, you're going to find a spot for it inside or out. And we'll show you the storage as we walk around outside. But right now, we need to point out the storage in this kitchen. I do love this kitchen. This is really deep. This goes from here all the way back. So again, massive pantry. And if you're thinking, well, I want to store appliances and plates and everything's back there, there's a dedicated pantry for all your goodies. Wastebasket under here, pull out drawers, soft close. You have GFCIs here and GFCIs right here in your pop-up outlet, wireless charging on top. Pull that up, USB-A, USB-C, plug your coffee maker right into there. Roll out sink cover right here. Nice black hardware. That really sets off this look. Pull down sprayer, everything you could need in a kitchen, including places for your pots and pans. You can store your pans, your pots, anything you need right there, and then whip up whatever you want. You have a single electric induction burner, 2 gas burners, and a convection microwave, so you can do everything you need right here. And check that out. Check out that spice rack in the back. So keep all of your favorite spices right there. Season it all up. Chop up the peppers on your flip up countertop extension right there. Get that out of the way. Now you have even more room to get back to the bedroom, and huge freezer, huge refrigerator, and even more storage right up above. So again, a ton of storage in here. Here is the pantry I was talking about for the snacks, the coffee, some of those other things you need to keep at hand. And that takes us right into the bedroom. A little step up here. One of the things that really sets this KW29 apart, it's a Class C, but check this out. Washer, dryer prep in here for a stackable unit, not a combo unit that's going to take you 7 cycles on dry and it's still going to come out a little bit damp and musty. Fully stackable. It's all plumbed. You plug it in, you hook it up, and you are good to go. More storage over here. Anything you can think of, backpack, shoes. That's the beauty of wherever you go in the KW29. You're going to have room for it, including all of your clothes. Check out the size of that wardrobe in the back. Massive. You have drawers over there as well. Beautiful setup, and a nice, did I mention, king bed? Yes, a king bed in this 31-foot Class C motorhome. How comfortable is that? 2 slides on here, your bed and up in the living area. So in order to put this king bed down, you are going to have to put that slide out. That's what makes that overcab bunk so appealing. If again, you are in a place where you are not allowed to put your slides out, you always have the overcab bunk, but a very comfortable king bed. Push button reading lights underneath, roller blinds all the way around, storage up above. Just about anything you could ask for in a great bedroom. Large nightstands. You have 12-volt USB-A, USB-C. Plug in your 110 devices here, plug in your 110 devices over there. Controls for your thermostat for the AC here, lights here, and tankless hot water. Set the controls there and step right into this bathroom. Great bath setup in here. Check it out. I'm in the shower and I am standing nice and tall thanks to the skylight. You have a glass door, your shower is on a wand, 3 shelves for what? For all your lotions and potions. Sitting down on our porcelain toilet, plenty of room in here. Nice storage here, cabinet here, medicine cabinet here, sink. A nice countertop right there. You have your GFCIs right over here for all of your razors or your hair tools, whatever you need. Beautiful bathroom. You even have a vent fan right up above and switches for the lights and vents right there. And that is going to lead us right up front. Just a couple more things I want to touch on before we head outside, and those are going to be right here. Up top, this is your control panel, so anything you need to do, turn that on, check your tank levels, chassis battery voltage, house battery voltage, emergency start, turn on your water pump. Let's talk about our generator real quick. I'll show it to you as we head outside. It's going to be a 4,000 watt generator, runs off propane, runs off gas, and you can connect your control panel right up to the app. So anything you can do from here, you can do from the app inside or outside your coach. Extend your slides right there. Power control system right here. So let's say you have both ACs running, you want to take and cook up a hot pocket. Well, this is going to make sure all your power is being managed correctly. If it needs to shut a load, it knows you need that hot pocket. Let's kill this and give the juice to the microwave. You gotta love having brains on board to make sure everything runs completely smooth. Right here is another thermostat for the front AC. One-touch leveling jacks come standard on your KW29. Down below are 12-volt battery disconnect switch, control for 100 watts of solar, and different controls for lights and awning, which we will put out as we head outside.
Everybody has a favorite hot feature.
Outside our KW29, the first thing we have to do, look at this full body paint. one of the options you can get on your KW29. This is called Maui Midnight. I think it's pretty sweet, but I'm a sucker for the color blue. Love me some blue, and you want to keep this looking pristine, right? Yes, you do. That is why your KW29 has Diamond Shield front paint protection on it as well. Working our way down, not only do you want it to look nice, you want it to be friendly. You want a friendly Quantum. Well, you open your door, nice courtesy light, so when you are getting in at night, that's going to go on and say, come on in, passenger, have a great time, sit down, relax. We have it full of snacks right now when we walk through the dash. We may be diving into something delicious to eat. While you're outside, you know you're going to be cooking outside, you know you want to eat outside, so you need a place to sit. Store those camping chairs right in here. Nice roto cast material. What does that mean? No mold, no mildew, and no bay stank in your bays. Just a tick over 50 cubic feet of storage. Massive bay over there on our business end. While we're over here on the campsite talking about all the features you're going to use, up top we have that awning. That is going to cover your entry door. It is going to cover your smart TV. So set up your chairs, relax, unwind, enjoy the shade. We recommend though, as you leave camp for the day, go ahead and put that in. Frameless windows out here as well. Again, they open awning style and your door opens just like this. And notice, no step comes out. So easy in, easy out. And a lot of that has to do with the way that we build our KW29. Couple things I need to point out here. First, we'll hit up our chassis upfit by MoRide. MoRide is the premier RV outfitter, so we get this in as an E450 chassis. It's the cab, a couple of rails, and then we put those steel beams on, and then we load her up with Smooth Tech. So that is going to be an improved shackle system where your leaf spring mounts up, so you're going to get more travel in your leaf spring, more travel in your axle. You're going to get a smoother ride, not a stiffer ride, especially the passenger sitting in the back. You're just going to be riding smooth, eating all those snacks. Pet tie down right here. Lock the pet up at camp, or maybe if you brought the bikes, you can lock those up right there. All your 110 devices can plug in right here to your GFCI, and you can charge your devices as well. We have USB-A and USB-C. Need to be plugged into shore power, have that 4,000 watt generator running for that. Smart TVs right here. We have the campsite set up. Look at that. Smart TV out here, you have a sound bar, maybe it's just the two of you and you're gonna load your playlist, you're gonna reenact like your 80s after the football game and you're in the gym. I've been waiting for a girl like you. You remember, right? That's how we did it. I don't know, it was always like this for this, it was never Olds's. Whatever you want, doesn't have to be Foreigner. It's plenty of Air Supply songs you can dance to as well. And then when you're tired of dancing, you're like, all right, baby, let's sit down. Let's go grab us something to eat. Boom. You just whipped up something delicious right here, thanks to the exterior propane connection, grill, griddle, whatever it is, and whatever you need to tow, you can do that with your 8,000 pound hitch, steel bumper. This is going to be the exhaust for your tankless hot water. We have a nice one-piece fiberglass upper rear cap, ladder right here, so if you need to get up there and do some maintenance, that is where you're going to climb on up, and that's going to take us right over here to the business end. Freshwater connection is here, our city water connection is here, termination handles are right there, and here is a massively large storage bay. We have our detachable 30 amp shore power cord stored right in there. We got all that room. Load whatever you want in there. Over here, we have our slides, the bed slide, and then the living area slide. Up top, slide toppers, so all the leaves and sky garbage not gonna get in between the top of the slide in your KW29 and gum up the works. And while we're over here, I just wanna mention our build process, that this slide here and this slide here come from the same piece of fiberglass, just one sheet. We cut those out. It's a nice square fit. These are going to be vacuum bonded. They're going to be laminated as well as your floor and your roof. We have aluminum cage construction. We have black foam insulation. a nice sturdy build, you have a solid foundation, you have a nice house, a great way to travel and get your house plugged into that shore power right there, get it hooked up to cable, exterior shower hot and cold right there. So when you come back from wherever it is you're adventuring, you can hose off your muddy feet right there. Exhaust for your furnace. Right over here, another bay. And as we work our way up, 11 feet 2 inches. Propane right there, again, heat, hot water, grill or griddle, whatever you need, or your generator. So this is pretty slick. 4,000 watt generator, runs off of gas, runs off of propane, a little switch right here. Run it off of gas, run it off of propane. You get to choose, your breakers are in here. Don't forget to keep up on your maintenance on your generator. Really cool feature to have. So when you are at camp and you're like, oh man, we are almost out of propane. It's all right. Flip it over, gonna run right off the tank. As we work our way up front, right here, side view cameras, HD cameras, so when you turn on the left directional or when you turn on the right directional, a nice, crisp, clear picture going to pop up right there in your infotainment center. Massive screen, by the way. So what do you say we head inside, turn on some directionals, and start pressing some buttons? Let's fire up that 7.3 liter and give you a quick touch of what to expect. What's nice about a Class C, you get in and out like a car, so you have a very familiar feel to it. Heated remote mirrors, auto headlights, cruise control, buttons over here for your trip meter, maintenance reminders, that type of thing. 6-speed transmission with a manual mode and a tow haul mode. Over here, the thumb pad is tied into your infotainment center. You can press the camera button and pull up at any point during your drive. The backup camera or either of those side view cameras, and again, those will go on as soon as you hit the directional, nice, clear image behind you. While we're talking infotainment center, let's talk about all the goodies you have. You want some tunes while you are on the road? You got it. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and you can obviously listen to your own playlist as well, as it has Bluetooth. You also have buttons here to pull up the cameras as well, so a lot of options in there. And again, it's nice, it's hands-free. Down below, HVAC, USB-C, USB-A, hazard lights, traction control. Right over here you have an inverted plug, charging over here, and tons of storage. I told you I brought snacks. I brought chips, I brought chocolates, because we all love to snack when we are on the road. We're not even hungry, we just like to stuff our face, and you know, there's plenty of space up here for your cans or your planners, phones, maps, whatever it is you need, even coins. Even coins to go through the toll booth if you just roll down the window and throwing them in like the old day. Everything you could need for a phenomenal vacation. This is the 2027 Quantum KW29. You click for the coach. Now click for the next tour, because I would love to take you around another absolutely amazing motorhome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.